Welcome to Seekers to the Tarot Temple here at Spearit Vibes. This premiere forecast is for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising on the cusp. Please be mindful that Spearit Vibes is a classroom, a learning platform, so bring learning tools. And please be mindful to support your temple by sharing, commenting, liking, and subscribing. Remember to press the bell for notification. Now let's prepare for your messages from Source for this week's work and money, November the 15th until November the 21st. I'm sure it's beneficial, so please stay awake. Welcome back, survivors, my beautiful fishes, to your work, money, and romantic guidance. You are the premier element, so you're going to be receiving a little extras to accommodate the other signs of your element, okay? Also, I want to thank all my newcomers. I'm being surprised. Seems like every other day people are showing up at the temple. I am the only one on the platform who has to do all the groundwork. So every person that has come to this place, it was definitely earned. And I thank you so much for proving the naysayers wrong, you know, because you can't do great work without having some haters. Okay, that's just part of it. So those of you who are on the ladder of success, these are things that you have to learn to adapt to. It's not easy because everybody wants to be accepted in life, but that's not life. Even I am learning this lesson. Okay, sometimes we have hidden enemies, people with power who can hold back your destiny, but they can't keep you from it. So keep on striving no matter the process. Everybody's process is different, you know what I'm saying? So what we're going to do is go ahead and get started with your sentence reference for this week. And then, of course, you know, you can watch the other sides of yourself to see how everything pans out. You have the whole measure this week. Whole, W-H-O-L-E, measure, M-E-A-S-U-R-E. You have vowel, include, unusual. Vowel, A-E-I-O-U, V-O-W-E-L, and it says include. So I don't know, some of you may be teachers, or this could be about other languages, because you know, like in Arabic and Aramaic, and you know, Aramaic is kind of like one of the oldest languages ever. Amharic is supposed to be the primitive language that we first spoke, that they say Jesus spoke. Okay, so you know that when you speak Arabic and so forth, you don't necessarily use vowels. So I don't know if that has anything to do with it. Toward himself, T-O-W-A-R-D, himself, H-I-M-S-E-L-F. There's no such thing as himself. That's ghetto. The proper way is himself, okay? Toward himself. So maybe you have to look toward yourself, or he had to look toward himself. Underlining energy is machine. Wow. Machine, I don't know what kind of machine. I think of it, any kind of device. You know, W-H-I-L-E, subscript. Wow. Those are your words for this week. I hope they are beneficial. I don't know if you can see them well enough, but I'm trying. Okay? I'm trying. Now, let's get your planetary lineup and see how that's going to go this week, because the planets have a lot to do with our mood, our thinking, what we're going through. You know what I'm saying? It has a lot of power. So, externally, we have the wands of Jupiter this week. The wands of Jupiter. Internally, you have, wow, the wands of Neptune. So, there's a lot of energy here, a lot of fire. I'm hearing stand up. I don't know if you stand like a stand up person, you know, someone with character, someone with dignity, strength. The wands also deal with strength. And we're dealing with, you know, your external in Jupiter is very beneficial, but maybe, I don't know, maybe you need physical strength to carry out what's beneficial, maybe to the public. And maybe some of you are warring with some crazy stuff, because Neptune deals with otherworldly crazy stuff, but it's beautiful. I call this my Khalees card, you know, Neptune. Maybe you fired up about something, you know, something that's different, you know, unusual. Maybe it's something creative that you're doing. You are a creative sign. You are a very deep sign, okay? Let's go ahead and see how your mood is going to be. How does the moon line up with these energies this week? So you'll know how to handle it. You know what I'm saying? Wow, she gave me your 2. I don't know which is first. Okay. So, wow, you're in your element, moon in Pisces. Look at that. Beware of indulging in negative or depressive tendencies. So you're going through something. Okay, you're going through something. So you're being reminded to not engage in negative or depressive tendencies. Just keep it moving. And then internally, when it comes to the wands of Neptune, you're with the waning moon. See all that fire right there? And it says, let go of that which is causing you inner turmoil. Now is a time for casting away emotions that no longer serve you. It is just no longer serving you. Whatever it is, it's not worth it. People are going to be who they're going to be. And, you know, sometimes you just have to let them be. And I'm still learning that. I haven't mastered that, but I'm in it. I'm in the cycle of mastering that. And that's okay. It's okay. You have lessons to learn all the time. Even your enemies can teach you lessons. You know, help you see yourself in situations where sometimes when we think we're strong, we're not as strong as we think we are. You know, and it's okay. Because that's what God loves. He loves somebody he can teach, not somebody that knows everything. Okay? So let's see how your chakras are going to add up with all of this. Let's see. And then in the end, we're going to get you a gemstone. All right? And hopefully we'll have time for an angel meditation. Source, can you please give us an inner outer chakra? Something that they can work with this week in terms of work, money, and romance. Pisces been going through it. Okay? Okay, she's giving you the 3rd chakra, solar plexus, about self-discipline. So that's what it's for. Self-discipline. My self-discipline and willpower will significantly help me in my efforts to move forward and grow. I am free of the need for the approval of others. I face each challenge with determination and courage, and I am determined to live my life to its full potential. I am strong and capable. My actions speak louder than my words. I don't know if you can see that clearly. Hope you can. Write that down. 3rd chakra, solar plexus, plexus, self-discipline. Internally, when it comes to Neptune and the moon, you're going to be dealing with your 7th chakra, crown chakra. That's at the top of your head. All right, they go that purple. Y'all know how I am about that purple. It's called selflessness, and I really believe in that. I am kind to all. I am aware that everything I do or say affects others. I will help those who seek it, and I will seek out ways to be of service. I develop an attitude of looking for ways to help others instead of always waiting to be asked. Everything I do from a spiritual perspective, and I put my heart into it. So this is about being genuine, you know, selflessness. You know, giving up yourself some time to help others. And it can come in the strangest of ways now. You could be helping others in the strangest of ways. It doesn't necessarily mean you got to go out here and go join a charity. You can have selflessness by understanding your enemy or the one you think is opposing you. Because sometimes you got to look deep and realize, remember the Bible says we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but we are wrestling against principalities and people in dark places. All right. Let's go ahead and see about this gemstone, because I want to make sure y'all get everything before the end. All right. So, Source, what gemstone is be effective for them this week? What gemstone will be effective for my beautiful survivors, my fishes, for work, money, and romance? You have the Hinkerman Diamond. All right. And it is acquainted with the Magician, Underneath that, you have the Dalpaste. I guess you're pronouncing that right. And that's the Ace of Coins. Okay, so the Herkimer Diamond. Let's see here. I want one. Herkimer Diamond. And the Herkimer Diamond or quartz is a double-ended quartz crystal, which is particularly striking because of its luster, its radiance, and its energy. It imparts clarity and strengthens the feeling of self-esteem. It supports courage, energy, and the trust required to start something new. Tarot interpretation is energy, control, cleverness, equilibrium, self-knowledge, trust, ideas, power, desire for action, mastery. It contains all possibilities, realization of ideas, shadow aspect, indecision, hesitation, manipulation of others, misuse of power, weak will. Your Ace of Coin, your Dalpaste. Okay, let's see here. Some words are just new. That's cups, source. That's the, okay. I'm sorry, y'all. No, you said, come on now, you're going to be taking all our minutes away. Here it is. All right. Look at that color. Look at that. Okay, can you see that? It's intense green, showing us the creative power of nature. Brings us creativity and an abundance of new ideas and impressions. Dalpaste encourages intuitive feeling and activity, so providing us with harmony and good results. Tarot interpretation, prosperity, power, money, happiness, perfection, satisfaction, sensuality, opportunity, perception, wish fulfillment. Shadow aspect is a variance, bribery, dissipation, misuse of money. And that's dissipation, I'm sorry. And misuse of money. I'm going to leave that there. That's on the Neptune, by the way. And your diamond is on the Jupiter. Wonderful. Let's get started. Okay, so we're ready for the forecast for this week's work and money, for our beautiful fishes, for the survivors of the earth. We know the 12th house is hard. It deals with confinement. It deals with challenges. It is the beginning and the ending, actually. It's a trip. King of Wands overall. Page of Cups. King of Cups. So let's here a little bit. Got a lot going on, look like. We have the Ace of Cups. All right, your element. We have the High Priestess, which is oftentimes associated with you. Conflict and a challenge and supportive energy. We'll get to that in a moment. Underlining energy is the Two of Swords. So you are between a rock and a hard space. There's some decisions that need to be made. A decision needs to be made, but you're at a halt. Now I'm hearing moon. The moon may be effective or affecting this decision, okay? Because it's the beginning of the month, that first quarter, all right? I don't know. I don't know what that's about. We're going to set that there. But we know it's based on the Page of Cups. And I feel like some of you are trying to stick to a plan, or you're trying to roll with someone or something new. And this is something that you are very fond of, something that you may get carried away with, something you may have to fend for, or this could be about a friend or someone you would call a friend. But when it comes to the Page of Cups, it's a kissy kind of friend a lot of times, or somebody you want to get to know, that you can feel that feeling, but you may not actually get to hook up, but you're kind of close to that, okay? This can also be something creative. All right, that and it's fresh and it's new and you want to stick with it. Maybe some of you have already advertised for this, because I'm looking at this banner. You want to roll with it. And I'm hearing benefits, so that makes sense. Oh, Jupiter. Okay, damn. And that's that stick. Okay, you want to stick with it. You know, you're trying to see. Did I say you want to stand strong in it? Let's make it last. Ooh, ooh. Make it last forever. Ever. That's what's in your heart. Yeah. You want to make it because you're inspired, or maybe this comes from the services that you already perform. So maybe you've come up with something creative out of that, which is how ideas come. One idea springs from another. Okay, because again, I came up with an idea, and wouldn't you know, one of the readers that I love so much, I think I did it twice, and it's already being copied. And sometimes I'd be like, damn, can I get in the game good before y'all start mocking me? But then I had to pull back and remind myself that I don't own ideas. You know, there are ideas that I be having. I see other people get to them first, and I be like, damn, you know, why come I? It's just a part of life, you know, because I see myself as being so original. I don't want to be like nobody else. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes they can bother an artist. And you are artistic. I'm sure this message is connecting. Okay? But you feel inspired. And you feel like this is going to be beneficial. And you're ready to go with it. You hope it'll last a long time. It may be a little crazy to others. Maybe, you know, they don't see the vision. Remember, you are a very intuitive sign. You see deep and in-depth places that other people don't. You know? And here's this one. Again, the King of Wands, the one who sees the future, the one who stays fired up about their creative ideas, their endeavors, you know, whatever this is. Some of you, this is King Ding-a-ling. You know what I'm saying? This is King, you know, you waiting for that phone call. All right. For some of you, like I said, this is a mate. Y'all hook up. Y'all kick it. You know what I'm saying? It's what y'all do. Y'all kicks it. And for one of some of you, y'all may have some creative thing coming up. Now, I feel that. I don't necessarily see it, but I'm feeling it. Like for some of you, she's saying this could be a mate. This could be a potential mate. And maybe you know, y'all trying to figure out if it's going to go into a little romance at work. May try to see how this is going to stick, you know, because you both feel inspired, or maybe it's, you know, connecting through the services that you provide. I don't know if this is your employer or if this is something that you're doing on your own, but I know for some of you or one of you, it's about your own personal creation. Let's find out why. Source why. King of Wands. Ace of Cups and Page of Cups. Wow, I'm telling you, all in your element this week, and that's beautiful. So you're gonna know, so you can swim through this, because you are in your element. Everything but the King of Wands is you, except for how you are aligned. You are totally in your element. Okay, steam is good. Okay, thank you, Source, but we didn't have to put it on the floor. Underlining images, the 7. Ooh, I like that, honey. I'm feeling the wrong kind, honey. Not the wrong, but I'm feeling that energy right now, Pisces. You know what they say about Pisces, especially Pisces men, man. They, yeah. Okay, I ain't even go there. That's too personal. Ace of Cups, it's all love, baby. It's here twice. There is a connection here. It's a steamy connection. Very inspiring. A lot of emotion is here, even in service. Now I'm hearing handout. Stemming from a handout. So you may have helped somebody. And for whatever reason, for one or some of you, this is drawing in love like the turtle doves. So sweet. The 2 turtle doves and a partridge in a pear tree. So some of you may be trying to connect or get something done for the holidays. Wow. And you each are looking into that cup to fill that cup, to fulfill each other's cup. That is beautiful. What can you expect? It's the King of Cups. The King of Cups is full of heart this week. That could be you or someone else. This is your element. But I'm seeing something being pressed together. Now, I don't know if this is that machine. There it is. Damn, that is cold. You never know. I had no idea that these cards were calling me when I went and got them. I had no idea. Look at that. Look at that. That machine is pressing. Something about the press machine. I don't know if y'all want to buy this machine. And I'm hearing that scripture too, where they're talking about, oh, what is it? It's in John or something. We're talking about how God gets you through the process and pressing it together and all that kind of stuff. Taking you through, you know, to get you to your higher self, you know. But some things may be pressing though, like that machine, like you may have to get it fixed. I don't know. Maybe this is pressing because of this connection and this emotional feeling that you have. Look at this, is cups, cups, cups. Big cup, major cup, small cup. It's almost like the Trinity here. Damn. That's the Trinity right there. That's godly to me. That's ancient Kemet. I'm also hearing a tear. So I don't know, somebody may have, you know, dropped a tear. Maybe this hurts. Maybe it's the process hurts. You feel pressed, you know, stemming from your services. Some of you, I don't know if it's personal or business. For those of you where it is an independent business on your own, you are coming through the mud. You are coming up a lotus flower. You're not going to get it without the corruption. You're not going to get it without the pain, the tears, feeling abandoned. You got to go through it all. I don't know why you're chosen for that. You got to talk to your God about that. But you feel that. You feel pressed. And I'm here to encourage you. Because I too need encouragement. You know what I'm saying? And every time I get that new subscriber, I'm encouraged. I am. To stay on in the race. You know, because everybody ain't going to get to be or get treated the same. Outcome is the High Priestess. Now, some of you are keeping some things to yourself. A revelation. Your beliefs. You rethinking your beliefs, some of you. Some of you are facing something you believe in. Something to do with your belief or your faith. Based on this Page of Cups. It's got something to do with somebody you met. Or even the business that you're thinking about getting in. And I'll tell anybody, when you're trying to build, you're going to be, it's hard. I don't, one thing I cannot understand is evil people who are in power, because they know what it takes to get to success. And you really tried spiritually. I feel like they forget. Like, don't forget when you get to the top who you are. You know what I'm saying? Don't become cruel. Don't become mean. Don't forget the people at the bottom. And I'm also hearing severing something. It's like you're keeping it to yourself, but you have a revelation. It's got something to do with what you believe or some belief. Or a high priestess. Her beliefs. If it's outside of you, this person wears their beliefs. Their beliefs may be, I mean, you can face those beliefs. She may wear her beliefs on her face. You know, it may wear on her face. And I don't know, but some of you may have issues with your hands. You may need some healing hands, massages, but you're not telling nobody. You're in a little bit of pain here. Okay. Yeah, but you want to stick with it. You know, it hurts sometimes and you're aware of it. But you keep silent. You keep silent. But it's something that you're aware of. But you're not talking right now. Okay? It could be this underlying energy here for some of you. You know, that this person that you have a lot of feelings for has a lot of options. But you seem to be the main course. You know what I'm saying? Of everybody, they'd rather spend time with you or be with you. But you're not the only one. Conflict is justice. Okay, so this is on the job. You got to think about that. That's that decision at 2 of Cups. You may have to think about that. Whether you want to stick with it or cut it loose this week. You know, oh, look who's underneath there. The Queen of Cups. Just all in your element. Fishes, survivors, you're going to be able to see your way through it because this is the 6th sense, okay? This is the 6th sense. This is the helper. This is all you in your reading this week. You have a choice to make. I know you stuck, and here it is again. You stuck making that decision, but go on the facts before you. Go on what you know is true. That's my advice to you. And what's going to help you is the 9 of Pentacles. Time away. Being alone, focusing on you, focusing on that craft. Maybe you need not to be involved in that relationship right now. That could be the trouble, especially if you're doing it on your job. You may need to wait till you become an independent. I don't know. You know, especially if you're making good money and you want that to affect your lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? Let's get you an angel message because time is running out. And don't forget to give your temple some lights. Thank you. Yeah, focus on you. Focus on how to acquire new contracts, your well-being. Take a break. Take a break. You're going to get a revelation. You're going to get a revelation. You're going to get a revelation. Okay? You are going to get a revelation. Angel of Spontaneity. I choose to be spontaneous in my interactions with life. When we free ourselves from limiting beliefs, then we just talked about that. That may be what's going on. When we free ourselves from limiting beliefs and values, the spiritual energy flows through us naturally. Without the inhibitions that imprison our minds and hearts, we develop an ability to tune into the essence within people and things and dissipate. That word keeps coming up, dissipate. The fear and emotions that block us from being spontaneous. The precision of spontaneity is something present in nature and flows as a gift of love. Choir. And on that note, I'll leave it there, survivors. Thank you so much for tuning in to your premiere this week, Work, Money, and Romantic Guidance. I can't wait to bring you another one. But until then, remember to walk by faith and by sight. Till then, peace and one love.